One of the biggest misconceptions is what I call chasing. Chasing is the belief that the more resources we have, the better performance we can achieve. So if we have a product that's not selling very well, just increase the amount of marketing. Schools aren't effective, hire more teachers. Government's not working, increase the budget. That's what makes chasing so seductive, is it's so simple. It's this idea if we just add a little more, we can solve all of our problems. But rarely does that happen. And in fact, when we have too many resources, we end up squandering resources and we end up shrinking our creativity. So some of the problems around chasing are that it distracts us. We end up trying to orient all of our lives and our organizations to trying to get more resources. Well, we take our eyes off of what our actual mission might be, whether it's helping someone, accomplishing some type of project, or some other type of objective. So chasing dislodges us from what we really want to be doing and tricks us into believing that if we only had more resources, we can solve all of these problems. But the brain works a very different way when it's surrounded by, or it thinks it's surrounded by, abundance. What tends to happen is when we think about abundance, we think of resources in only their conventional and typical ways. So a hammer is the only way we would get a nail into the wall. We have a hard time thinking about other things. But when we embrace scarcity, whether because we're experiencing scarcity or because we simply think about scarcity, the brain opens up. It becomes more creative and it can look at resources and find non-traditional ways of using it. So you want to get a nail into the wall and you don't have a hammer, you don't give it second thought. You take the shoe off your foot and you get the job done just as competently but quicker.